Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Blake Damon here, and today we're going to go through some Overwatch 2 news. An article has just come out called Drill into the Competition in Overwatch 2 Season 10. This article is all about Season 10, obviously, and about the newest hero, Venture. The article also talks about Clash, which is the newest game mode that's just come out. There's also updates to the game's competitive play and new events like Mirror Watch. It also discusses changes to reward systems, including the introduction of Mythic Prisms and adjustments to earning Overwatch coins, as well as covering updates to existing heroes like Wrecking Ball and balance changes to improve gameplay. There is a lot to go through, so I won't read everything. I'll just summarize the paragraphs. And we'll start off with our first heading: you can't spell adventure without Venture. In this section, Blizzard introduces Venture, the latest damage hero. It talks about Venture's abilities, but instead of reading about them, I think it'd be better if you just actually went and played Venture yourself. If you didn't get to try them out during the hero trial, you can try them out now. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on our newest hero. Moving on to the next heading, dig into the battle with Venture and all Overwatch heroes right away. So Blizzard has now unlocked all heroes for all players. That's right, everyone who's completed the new player experience, which I think is like a mini tutorial on how to play the game, will have access to all the heroes, including Venture. From here on, new heroes will join competitive mode at the start of Overwatch 2 seasons. So we don't have to wait the 2 weeks that we had to before so that Blizzard can fix bugs and make balance adjustments. This is probably because of the success of the new hero trials, where everyone gets to play a new hero before actual release for like 2 days over the weekend. It's a great idea, and I'm glad that they're utilizing the data that they gather from these hero trials. Then we can play the new heroes sooner. I think this is amazing news and a great change, especially for new players. Well done, Blizzard. Moving on to the next heading, allegiances change in Mirror Watch. So apparently there's going to be a limited time event called Mirror Watch, which is set in a reversed reality where heroes become villains and villains become heroes. It's going to feature reimagined abilities for iconic characters like Doomfist, Mercy, and Sombra, along with a redesigned Watch Point Gibraltar controlled by Talon. The event runs from the 23rd of April to the 13th of May, and I personally can't wait. I mean, honestly, this actually sounds kind of interesting, and as a Mercy main, I'm keen to play a less angelic Mercy. And moving on to the next heading, new ways to earn and unlock rewards. It seems Blizzard is paying attention to player feedback because they're now changing the reward system. Now you can get coins through the battle pass instead of getting them through the weekly challenges, which is going to make it easier to get them. Basically, all you have to do is just play the game normally and you'll eventually get the coins. I like this change. I mean, anything that makes my life easier is a yes for me. That was a really short section, but anyway, moving on to the next heading, choose your mythic path. So us players can now earn Mythic Prisms through the Premium Battle Pass, and you can now choose the Mythic Hero skins that you want. For example, in this season, we have Vengeance Mercy, with Mercy dressed like a leader for Talon, which I personally cannot wait to get. But if Mercy isn't your thing, then you can use the Prisms to get previously released Mythic Hero skins, or save them for future cosmetics. I guess it's an alright change. I mean, you're given more agency on what you would like to get instead of giving you just no choice. So yeah, no more compulsory mythic skin at level 80. Moving on, we have Clash for the win. Clash is a new limited time game mode which is playable right now. In this mode, you have to capture points along a linear path on the Hanaoka map, which I hear is a recycled Hanamura map. I played it once and I honestly had no idea what was going on. We lost before I realized what was even happening. Anyway, Clash is only available in the arcade from the 16th of April to the 29th of April, so give it a try and see how you feel, and let me know in the comments below your experience. Moving on to the next heading, Wreck and Roll with hero updates. So Wrecking Ball got a little update to his kit. He now has the ability to transfer shield health to teammates with his adaptive shield ability, which I love. I always thought that he really didn't do much for his own team other than distract the other team. So yeah, I think this change is for the better. They've also made changes with his grappling claw to improve mobility and adjusted some of his cooldowns. Blizzard has also made some changes to address the power levels of Tracer and my beloved Sombra. Just little ones, not enough to kind of send them to the ground. Tank mains will also be happy that they're buffing some tanks, just to give them some oomph. I know a lot of tank mains have been asking for a buff for so long now. To you guys, I say, I hope it's everything you've dreamed of. And they've also shifted some power between damage and healing for support heroes. As a Mercy main, I'm not sure these changes would really affect me because my hero doesn't really do much damage. If you'd like to get more details on the changes, these are available in the patch notes. And the final heading, we have updates to competitive and more. So finally in this section, it talks about competitive play. Players can now unlock any golden weapon with their 2024 competitive points. Note that they say that it's the 2024 competitive points and not the legacy ones. Also in the competitive play mode, grouping restrictions have been removed so that friends of different skills can play together, which is really nice, I think. And Defense Matrix has gotten updates for lever penalties. I'm not sure what they are. This article isn't very specific, but I think there's probably going to be another article that'll talk more about it. Also, Streamer Protect now hides player names from teammates and opponents, which is good. That way you don't get stream sniped. And that's it. That's the entire article summarized. If you'd like to check out this article yourself, I'll leave a link to it in the description. Otherwise, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe if you haven't already.